Coach, tell us, how's the preparation been getting into the 25 season?
So we've had a real good fall camp. It's been exciting to get back out here, get back on the field, get our kids, going in the right direction, and looking forward to seeing what our efforts, how they pay off, and just excited. Got a real good group of guys. Fun to be around, fun to coach. They'll do whatever you tell them to do, and ask them. They just a fun group of guys, and excited to see what the future holds.
A lot of eyes going to be on some people like Gillespie. You might watch Stillwell, catch a pass. But Drew Cody's back, so you got some familiar faces, but it also looks like you got some young players. But anything about the team that makes it special?
Well, I think our team continuity and brotherhood, is real good. These kids, they care about each other, and you talk about Gillespie. Anytime you got a kid that runs a sub 10-700, he kick and fly. So we like having that guy on our team, and Corey Stillwell, he's been a two-way starter for us for 2 years. Getting ready to be 3, coming into his senior season. So kids like that have played a lot, you feel good about having kids, on your team that have some experience in the game. And getting Drew Cody back from injury last year, that was a big loss for us. Anytime you lose your quarterback, I don't care what team, how big, how small, that's going to change the identity of your team. And so glad to have Drew back. He's a great leader for us on and off the field. And so having him back, we're looking forward to that, you think about all those seniors that we got. Drew Skaggs, he's a big guy up front for us. Has started since he was a sophomore on both sides of the football. So just having that kid, Silas Stanberry, who in my mind is your typical Swain County kid. He's not real big, he's not real fast. To say he's not a world-class sprinter, he's not 6'3" and all like that, but kid plays his tail off, plays hard, very coachable, and he's one of our better football players on our football team. And anything we ask him to do, he's going to do it. And so looking forward to seeing those kids' efforts pay off, because that senior group, they've really worked hard in the off season, and it's kind of overflowed to our juniors and our sophomores, who we're going to rely a lot on our junior class. And we got 5 or 6 sophomores that's going to play for us here and there, and so just excited that it's football time again, and looking forward to getting out there.
Sounds like you filled the big hole where Insay Ufer was.
Yeah, so Trenton Jones is going to play that left tackle spot for us on offense, and then Aiden Smiley is going to play that defensive tackle spot where Insay played. And so we feel good about it. Losing just Insay on offense and defensive lines, we're going to miss him. I think anybody would, but we feel good about what we got coming back, and it could be worse. We could have lost 3 or 4 people up front, but just losing one lineman, that we feel like we got a little continuity up there, and feel good about it.
Silva and Bryson. So Smoky Mountain, you guys played them to start out the season last year. Big running back, Aiden Johnson. You had a good quarterback. That's gone. A little bit different team that Smoky's going to bring.
They a little bit of all their offensive identity. Just watching their scrimmages. I'm not saying it's changed 100% because it hadn't, but they do some stuff different than they did last year. But they're still going to rely on running the football, and Coach Postel, he does a real good job of structuring their offense to where you can't really do just one thing to stop them. And so kids got to read keys, got to watch film, got to study the scouting report, but. They're going to be a good offensive attack, and then defensively, they fly to the football. They play really, really fast, pursue the football very well, and just in this game, just because it's just so huge for both communities, it's always a tough physical football game, which is typical mountain football on a Friday night, so kids got to be ready to go play tough, fast, physical football, and we're excited about it. Our kids are excited about it. I know Smoky Mountain's kids are excited about it because it's a long-standing rivalry that's been around for a long time.
Well, Coach, go Maroon Devils.
Go Devils.